You need your mats, your bars, and I recommend that you get something to drink to keep yourselves hydrated throughout the class. Okay, so we're going to put the bars down just for a few moments. Doesn't matter where you place it, just where you're not going to stand on it. We're going to get our bodies warmed up and then we're going to pick these bars up. So I would like you to stand in a Pilates stance. So we're drawing those heels together, drawing the tailbone down, thinking about lengthening through the neck, crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling. Okay, we're going to place the hands together, interlace those fingers, bring your hands behind your head. Excuse my cuckoo clock. Okay, we're going to draw those elbows wide. We're going to think about lifting our chest, head is supported. You're going to lift and lengthen the spine. We're softening those knees and we're going to come into a little forward fold. We're going to lengthen the spine, lengthen through the legs, chest lifts, working into that thoracic spine, middle of your back. We're going to come back to here, softening those knees, and then just finding that curve. Lift up a long spine, draw those heels apart, reach the arms up to the ceiling, relax your shoulders. We're going to lift one heel off the floor, we're going to draw one knee up, we're going to bring that foot down and we're going to switch. So just a little bit of balance work and then thinking very much about starting to find that deeper connection with our core. You're drawing the knees up. Well done, we're going to go for 4. Breathe out as we lift. 3 and 2 and last one. Bring your left foot out to the side. You're going to take the left arm wide. You're going to bring your right hand behind your head. So we're going to think about drawing that foot up, bring the knee across, step wide. We're going to go 4, curve the spine, 3, 2, last one. Switch the hands, go over into a side bend, lift up. So it's pressing the toe, the foot to the floor, keeping the ball of the foot on the floor. Good, you've just got 2 more. Good, we're going to go 1 more. Nice, we're going to step in. So you're going to switch the hands. So this knee is now going to come up. You've got your hand behind your head, reach the other arm wide. So draw that knee up. We're coming across, foot comes down. And again, twist. We're going to go for 3 more. 2. Last one. Step that foot wide. Switch the hands over. This hand's going down the outside of your thigh. Draw the elbow up nice and high. Lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to go for 3 more. And 2. Great. And last one. Come all the way up. Step in. Now we're going to pick up our bars. Okay. So we're going to get ourselves warmed up. We're going to place a loop around each foot. So making sure that the straps, are not crossed over and that we're not attacking our plant. Okay, so go wide with these feet towards the edge of the mat. So you've got a slight turn out. We're going to bring the bar up towards our chest. Okay, relax those shoulders. Drawing your tailbone down, glutes engage. Press that bar away, pull back in. So my hands are shoulder width apart. So as I pull back in, I let those elbows go wide. We're going to go 4. So connecting into the back as well as into our front. Good, and last one. Come in, bring those elbows down. Now you're going to think about pressing the bar away as you sit down nice and low into a squat. Come back up, draw those elbows down. Breathe in, breathe out. So imagine there's a low chair, a low stool behind you. You're pushing those sit bones back to sit down. Nice. We're going to go for 4. And 3. And 2. Press out. And last one. Come all the way in. Step those feet together. And then take a big step forward with your left foot. Keep the bar near to your collarbone. We're going to hinge, so we're bending both knees. We step in that right foot back. And we're going to lift. So we're finding that balance. Legs stay straight, extend through the front of that hip. Try and keep your bar as still as you can. We're going to go 3 more. 2, and on this last one, lift, hold, step back, lift your chest, and then you're going to draw your tailbone under here. Chest is tall. Imagine your shoulder blades against a wall. You're bending both knees. You glide down and up, down and up. We're going to go for 6 more and 5. Well done. And 4. Try and keep the bar as steady as you can. 3. Keep your focus. 2. Last one, hold at the bottom. Little pulses here. Try not to lean forward. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Step through. Good. Take a step back into the middle of your mat. We're going to, so that was left foot forward, right foot behind. So we're now going to take a big step forward with the right foot. We're going to think about leaning forward. Keep that bar still. Weights in that front leg. We're going to lift and lift. So I'm not going to turn my head to the camera. So maybe for you at home, it feels more challenging today because you're having to turn towards the screen. Okay, but this is one to do on repeat, and you'll get used to the moves and you'll find that your balance improves. Last one, hold. Step back, lift your chest, draw your tailbone under, bar stays close to your collarbone, slide down. You're doing really well, slide up. Slowly down and lift, good. And 6 and 5, 4, 3, nice work, 2, last one, come down, hold, little pulses here, pulse, pulse, 3, 2, 1. Now turn and face along the length of the mat. You've got turn out in the feet. Those knees are nice and wide, so the bar is at your collarbone here. Press to the ceiling and down. Breathe out, engage your core. And again, press high. Good. And again. So think now, press high as the bar comes down, lengthen the legs. We're going wide with the knees, come down, come up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Try and reach nice and high with the arms. Good. And again, press. Well done. Really turn out at the hips. So we're not squatting down, we're sliding our spine, tailbone down that imaginary wall. One last time. Come down and hold. Bar comes down and press. 4. Well done. 3 and 2 and last one. Bring the bar down, straighten those legs, walk your feet all the way in. Well done. We're going to turn, face the opposite way because why not? Okay, so we've just stood on the left leg, so we're going to bring our right leg forwards. Bar here. Big step with the right foot. Shift your weight forward. I'm going to move over. I'm going to get attacked by my plants. Okay, bar, staying close to your chest. Slowly lift this leg. So this workout is going to challenge your balance. Squeeze that bar. Try and keep it as still as possible. We're going to go 3, 2, last one, just hold. Bending, lifting, nice, tailbone tucked under, slide down to lift up. I'm just going to move that back foot a little bit further back, slide down, press high. And again, nice. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come down, pulse here, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Step back. Come back. Well done. Just give yourself a moment here. Relax those shoulders because we're going to be stepping that left foot forwards. Okay. Knees soften, big step back with the right leg. Find that tilt, shift the weight, draw that leg high. So try and keep your hips as square as you can. So as I lift this right leg, I'm trying not to let that right hip lift and turn out. We're going to go 4, 3, you're doing great. Remember to breathe. 2, 1, lift and hold. Bring that foot down, bending that back knee, lift up, tailbone draw. Woo, it's because I turned to the screen. Tailbone drawing down. Slide, lift, down again. We're going to go for 3 and 2. Last one, hold here, little pulses. Nice. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Slowly turn again, knees nice and wide. Lift up. Okay, so when we're here, little turn out of the feet. Keep the bar close to your chest. Turn. Try and keep your hips as still as you can. Rotate back to the center. Twist again. And center. We're going to come down and we're going to press that bar high. And release. And again. Press. Remember, we're drawing those elbows down towards your ribs. And again. Good. So really work on that range of movement. Come down nice and deep into this. Pressing those knees out wide. Last 2. Last 1. Come down, hold. Bar comes down, press high. 4, 3. Well done. 2. Last 1. Good. Come all the way up. Walk those feet in. Okay, so now would be a good time to get yourselves a drink. Okay, we're going to take the strap off our right foot and put it around our left foot. So you've got both straps around that left foot. I want you to step the right leg through. Okay, so more balance work, challenging, okay. So it's going to pull on this bar. So we really need to think about trying to keep that bar as steady as we can. Big step forward, lean, lift this back foot slowly away from the floor, hold. We're going to lower, lift, lower, left. Take your time. 3, 2, last 1. Lift, little pulses here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And 3, 2, 1. Step back. So at the moment that back heel's on the floor, I'm going to think about lifting that heel off. So you can either stand tall here and reach your bar up to here, or we're going to slide down that imaginary wall, adding a little bit more challenge, engaging that left glute, reach to the ceiling, bring that bar behind you and press. Inhale, exhale. Or we can do this standing tall with both legs straight. Use the core and your breath. And 3, and 2, and last 1. Bring the bar down. Step. Now we're going to step back. Nice. And then just give yourself a moment. We're going to have a drink. I'm telling you to have a drink, and then I've forgotten to bring mine over. But I'm not going to run off and disappear off camera, because I don't want you disappearing. I want you to stay here and work out with me. Okay, so we're standing in the middle of the mat. Loop around both loops around your right foot. You're going to step through here. Nice. Okay, so that bar's coming up again. More balance work. More work on the glutes and on the quads, okay? And obviously core. So a little step forwards. Coming into that hinge. Press the toes away. So we know balance can differ from side to side. Lift, extend from your hip. And again, 3, 4, well done. 5, nice and controlled. 6, 7, 8. Hold here, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down, lift your chest, tuck that tailbone under. Hands are shoulder width apart, maybe slightly narrower. Slide down if you wish or stand tall. We're going to take the bar up. We're going to bring those hands down and press high. And again. Nice work. So think about those elbows staying close-ish to your head so they're not flaring out to the side, and elbows, as you bring the hands down, your elbows point to the ceiling. Good, and last one. Bring the bar down and slowly step out of this. Okay, step that leg back. Always doing balance work. So I've managed to twist this around. So I want to make sure I've got one around each foot, that they're not crossed over. Okay, and we're going to come down onto the mat. Just take your time. Okay, let's just get a little bit of movement into the spine. So we've done a little bit of rotation. So let's go into a side bend. Draw your tailbone down. Hands towards the edge or ends of the bar, hold. Now take your knees a little bit wider. You're going to draw down on that right side to lift up. The band is going to go behind you. Breathe in, breathe out. And again. One more on each side. Bring that bar down. Good. So hands near the top of the mat, and you're placing the bar against the back of your wrist. We're going to find that long spine. Draw your shoulder blades in on the back of your rib cage. Okay. Or down, I should say. Right or left foot steps back first. Stand into that heel. Then you're going to go on the other side. Okay, standing into both heels. Left foot, step wide. Center. Right foot. Left. Right. Keep the neck long. Stay connected into your core. Try not to let those hips lift. Last one. Good. Knees come down. Hold on to the bar. Press the bar up the mat. Bring your chest towards your thighs. Okay, if you want to rest here, that's fine. If knees don't like this, then think about bottoms up. Okay, so we're taking a moment here to breathe. 3, 2, well done. Last one. And then come and join me. Okay. So near the top of your mat again. Same start position. Okay, we're just going to lift and lower. Left leg for 6. And then without a rest, we're going to the right side if we can. Okay, it is okay to take a rest, but try and push yourself, challenge yourself with this. Okay, left foot. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuck the toes under, switch sides. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Last one. Nice. Bring those knees down. Pick up your bar. Go steady with this. We're coming around to sit down on our mat. And ideally, you've still got those loops around your feet. But if they've come off, don't worry. Okay, we'll just put them back on. Okay. So let go of the bar. Hold quite far down these straps and sit nice and tall. Okay, relax your shoulders. So we're going to get a little bit of rotation here. Pull with the left hand. Draw that left elbow down and back. Keep a bend in that elbow. We're thinking about that rotation of the spine. Draw that left shoulder back. Twist. Right shoulder draws down, that right shoulder draws back and back to center. Breathe in and exhale. And again, think about, imagine you've got a little cushion or cloud above you here and you're trying to press the crown of the head into that cushion. Good. Use that breath, big breath in, and then a release. And just even those numbers, do the same number of rotation on each side and relax. Good. So I want you to take your bar now and take it behind you. So just climb through it, pull it down so the bar's behind you. You're going to take hold of these straps. It's fine if it goes down on the floor. Okay, we're going to inhale, find that C shape, start to roll back. It shouldn't hurt if that bar is behind you. Okay, relax those shoulders. You're going to think about drawing this left elbow wide here. And as you draw it wide, you're going to lift that leg up. We're going to come down. You're going to draw your right elbow wide and back and bring that leg down. So keep this C curve. We get a gorgeous stretch in the hamstrings. We're going to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Draw the elbow back and down and lift. And again, lift. Well done. Good. And each time, just challenge yourself to just try and bring that leg a little bit higher. Try not to twist your body as you pull the leg up. And two more on each side. Two more on each side. And last one. Good. And lift. Nice. And then come all the way up. Okay, we're just going to take our bar, just wiggle through, just watch it doesn't hit you on the back of your head. We're going to lift that bar up and over. And then you bring in the bar to rest in front of your collarbone. And then we're going to bend the knees. And we're going to sit nice and high on those sit bones. Okay, so we've lost the tension on the straps. Just use the bar as an aid to rotate. And then that's going to stop you doing it all with your shoulders. And we want to think about the movement of the spine as we twist. Good, so we're keeping that bar nice and close. And center, and twist, and center, and one more on each side, and back to center. Okay, reach those arms up, bring the legs into the center, find that C shape, reach high with the arms without shrugging those shoulders up, slowly roll all the way down. Bring your foot onto here. Bring your other foot onto here. You can leave those straps on around your feet. You're holding onto the bar here. Okay. Slowly take your right foot to the other side. And as you hold the strap, support that leg as it lowers. So now start to pull with this bar towards you. You have got the strap around your foot that gives you a little bit more stability, and you're going to draw that left leg towards you. One more time here. Hold, and then lift and lower this leg for 3. Keep the back of the ribs heavy on the mat. And 2. And last one. Nice. Bring your foot onto the bar, right foot I should say, left leg. Hold that strap nice and tight in your left hand. Lower this left leg down and lift. Breathe in and out. You're going to go a couple more here. Now then, really start to draw that right leg towards you. Release. Pull in. Release, and last one, hold, and then we're going to lift and lower that leg for 4, 3, 2, last one, lift. Awesome. Okay, I want you to be very careful as you maneuver this. You're keeping your feet in the loops. You're going to bring your feet down onto the floor. Okay, so just shorten the strap by sliding your hand in and you're taking the strap along the bar. The same on this side. You've got to hold it in place, otherwise it's going to lengthen again. Okay, so feet down on the floor, feet hip distance apart. Draw your shoulder blades down on the back of your rib cage. Reach back with the bar, but don't let the back of your ribs flare up like this off the mat. And come forward. I'm just going to come over just a fraction. Okay, so we lift and release. When I say lift, I'm pulling that bar up overhead and back to center. And one more time. Good. Now then, bring those feet off the mat, if you can, to double knee fold. If that feels too much, you're going to be here with one foot down on the floor. We're going to press one leg away, reach those arms back, come back to center. Then you would switch and you're going to go on the other side. Alternatively, we are here and we reach, return, reach, return. Okay, core nice and tight. And 4, and 3, and 2. This is a little bit like doing a dead bug, but you're doing it with both arms. Good. Now then, take the bar, take a rest, take the bar in your left hand. The bar's going round the back and it's going to go underneath your legs here. So it's at the back of my knees behind my thighs. We're going to go with an overhand grip. And I want you to think about pressing the knees away and we're going to lift our head and lift our chest. So lift your shins so they're parallel to the floor. And then we're going to think about getting as much of a curve in the spine as we can. Relax the shoulders. We're going to come into a little rock. Just nice, rocking, gentle movement. Don't come up too high. Keep that spine curved, the movement nice and soft. We're going to go for 4 and 3. And then each time just coming up a little bit higher. And then we're going to try and roll all the way up and lift up. Nice. So now we're going to come into that C curve. We're going to roll back, straighten the arms. Slide the feet towards you. Roll your spine down. Bring your knees towards your chest. Start to press the legs away. Right angle at the knee and hip. Lock into this. We're going to rock for 4. Nice and controlled. 3, 2, and then slowly with control, roll up, press those legs away, find that long spine. Inhale, start to extend the arms, roll back, slide those feet towards you, roll that spine down, bring your knees towards your chest, feels so good. Okay, one more time, press the legs away. Draw up, shoulders off the mat. Find that curve. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, and really slowly roll. Press the legs away, lift up, find that long spine. Awesome effort. Okay, we're going to take these from around our feet. Okay, we're going to come and lie down on our tummies, but before we do that, we're going to come onto all fours on the mat. So we're just going to get some movement through the pelvis, through the spine. So relax, think about core switched off, chest sinks down, then just a little tilt, little lift of the head. We're going to draw our tailbone down to the floor, chin to chest, find that gorgeous C curve. And then once again, release. And lift. Release. Good. Find that long spine. Tuck your toes under. Lift high. Press high. Come into your pike. Okay. We're going to lift and lower those heels for 4 And 3, we might get a little bit of creaking in the ankles. And last one, you're doing really well. Hold that stretch. Press those heels down as much as you can. If the legs aren't straight, walk your hands a little bit further away from your feet. 3, 2, 1. Heels lift up and knees are going to come down. Okay, we're going to put the bar top of the mat. Okay, we're going to walk our hands out, bring those hips forward and slowly lower your chest to the mat. Okay, so we can take the straps along the length of the bar or just bring them down the side of the mat so that the straps are out of the way. Think about heels wide, feet wide, heels turned in, toes turned out. We're going to hold the bar in our hands. My elbows, my forearms are down on the mat. I want you to start to draw your chest up away from the mat, and as you do, reach those arms away. Now, I can't take those arms out and have my chest really high. I just can't hold that movement. So just lift to where you can. Keep those arms nice and straight. And then think about holding this position of the spine and slide that bar underneath you and then press that bar away. In we come. So it's a really strong exercise on the back, trying to keep that chest lifted. If that's too much, bring your bar down, lower your chest here, keep the elbows down, and you're going to lift and lower. Elbows would stay down. Draw the chest up and down we come. It's entirely up to you. We slide out to pull back. Press out. And draw back. And 2 more. And last one. Bring that bar down, hands on the mat. Start to lift up. Bring yourself back. Sit your glutes towards your heels. Okay, what I want you to think about now is, as I'm sitting back here, I want you to take your hands to the edge of the mat. I want you to let your elbows go out wide. Okay, we're going to start to slide those hands just a bit further up the mat. And I want you to start to then glide your nose and your chest up the mat. Keep them as low as you can. When you get to your thumbs, start to lift up. And then from here, we're going to lift in our center. Feels so good. We're going to release. Chest sinks down, little tilt, little lift of the head. Let those elbows go wide. Control. Chest comes down, nose to the mat. Press back, sit nice and low. Straighten those arms. Lift up and over. Okay, one more time. So, curve in the spine, lift. We start to lengthen the spine. We lose this, those elbows go wide. Chest sinks low. Glide up the mat. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Press. So tummy down, nose lifts. Reverse this. So we draw the tailbone down. We release. Elbows, chest. Slowly sit all the way back. Arms extend and lift. Bring your knees to the center. Nice work. Well done. So from here, we're going to push back to a pike. Draw those shoulder blades down. Toes tuck under and lift. Nice. Now then, if this is feeling super challenging in this position, walk your hands further away. Okay. If this is okay and you feel like you could go further, closer together with those hands and those feet, let's walk the feet in a little bit. Think heads down, tailbone up, core engage, and hold the stretch wherever you are on the mat. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Start to walk those feet back out. Lift the heels, bring the knees down. And again, come back to your rest position. I'd like you to lift. Okay, we're going to sit on our mats and just do a couple of stretches to finish. Okay, so we have a choice here. We can sit with our legs crossed, but if our hips are really tight or knees unhappy, that's not going to work for us. So then we're going to sit in a long frog position here, and we're making sure that we're sitting nice and high on those sit bones. Okay, so whichever position works best for you. Okay, so just relax. Okay, bring your hands onto your knees, and then you're going to think about the left hand goes right hand goes behind you. Bring your left hand across, and we're going to use the hand behind us to get that length, that height in the spine as we twist. We're going to come across, switch. So left hand goes behind, sit nice and tall. Gently pull, press into that left knee. And again, we twist. And again, we twist. We come back to the center, raise your left arm up, bring your right hand down, bend that right elbow, big stretch, lift and switch. You've done so well with this class. Okay, always gorgeous to work out with our bar, but also always important to try and add in a warm up and a cool down. Okay, hopefully this has either set you up for a really good day ahead or for a nice relaxing evening. Okay, one more on each side. Good, so always as well, remember to be proud of yourself for the effort you're putting in working out at home, because it's challenging and there's nobody there to champion you or applaud you. So I'm going to do that for you. Well done. Thank you for joining me. I will see you very soon.